Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got a good one for you today. I am on Main Beach in Laguna. We're going to go up the hill and have a nice little walk, do something pretty quick for you today. But last night I was having Chinese food. The woman next to us kept talking about what is normal, getting back to normal, this is normal, the new normal. Oh, okay. What is normal anyways, guys? You know, adversity in business, adversity in life, adversity in your health, everything. But what is normal? So it's kind of the theme today. Before I get into it, please take a second. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this with everybody. Also, I have great news. Baseball is back. And the good thing about that is that our fundraiser for Joseph Dreamhouse is going to move ahead. And starting Monday, you guys can buy tickets for the Angels game on April 11th. We have a block of tickets that I purchased for everybody, and we're going to sell tickets for $55 a piece, and 100% of the money is going to go to Joseph Dreamhouse. So as of Monday, you guys are going to be able to buy tickets. Please, in the video description below, the email list is there. If you're not signed up for the email list, take a second and sign up for the email list, and you'll get details there. We'll talk about it on the channel in the next few videos. But as of Monday, you're going to be able to buy tickets to join us on April 11th in Orange County. Now, for those of you that like, hey, I live in, Timbuktu and I don't live anywhere near Anaheim, California, you're going to be able to buy tickets and donate those tickets if you want to help. So it's pretty cool. We're going to have a lot of people there. We're going to have a fun night, but got a great block of tickets on the field level. It's going to be fun. They're playing. We're going to beat up on Miami that night. It'll be great. Okay, I'll get into more of that later. But again, in business, in life, in everything right now, what is normal right now? And when you think about everything that we've been through in the last few years, think about the the trade right now that we're ending with Russia right now. This is going to have huge ramifications on all of us, in all of our businesses, in shopping, everything. If you don't think so, you're really kidding yourself, because, you don't realize everything that comes from Russia. And there's articles below that can give you an idea about this, but this is serious, guys. This is something that it's going to have ramifications for years to come with cutting people like this off. So, it's crazy to think about this and everything it's going to do to us. Wall Street contrarian, this guy that's constantly against Wall Street, David Wu, is totally convinced that the stock market is overpriced right now and that we're going to still see a massive correction in the coming months. And again, whether you believe Mr. Wu or not, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. He thinks that this thing could fall massive amounts. The story is below, and I think it's worth looking at some of these people that just think that it's got a long way to go right now. I love. It's nice when you walk up the staircases and the hotels. Goldman Sachs just issued a warning for all of us that there's going to be a 35% chance of recession. Now, here's the thing. I think that we're in it right now. I think that we are knee deep in a recession right now. I think that people are spending less money. I think the disposable income that everybody has for anything extra, going out to a Chinese restaurant, anything, has been dramatically affected by all of this. And if you don't think so, you guys can kid yourself. And again, we're going to get back to normal, Dan. It's going to be great. Everything's going to be fantastic. Well, as I said at this Chinese restaurant and walked down the street on Balboa Island and saw all the different places that are out of business, that's not normal, guys. It's not going to be normal for quite some time. People cannot afford the rents for businesses. It's just an absolute mess. Here's the other thing. The singer Rihanna, whether you know or not, I am titanium anyways. Rihanna. She has a lingerie line, which I didn't know she had a lingerie line, and it's called Savage X Lingerie. How about this? They want to do an IPO on that. This is not normal. The value of the IPO right now is $3 billion for Rihanna's lingerie line. $3 billion for this thing to go public right now. That is absolutely crazy. A couple other things. There's a huge weekend storm planned, scheduled right now. Heading towards the east right now. And people batten down the hatches, get ready for stuff like this, prepare, get food. And this is the other thing, is that people sit there and they wait till the storm hits before they do anything. And I always thought that was kind of ridiculous. And don't forget, this is time change weekend for those of you in the States here. It's time to change your clocks back, or move it. Move your clocks forward an hour. So we're gonna do that. I love how you guys, since I went to Vegas, people are sending me all the different gas prices. One guy, Jose, sent me gas prices in Chicago, $5.59 a gallon. He's paying for premium right now, guys. That's crazy. It's getting worse, but we're seeing this all over the place. That it's getting more and more of a major effect. Now, think about gas and gas prices and what this does for you. There are people out there. This was the conversation at dinner last night. Was when people were in college and you had X amount of dollars and you lived on top ramen and you just got by. People are experiencing more and more of that right now because of just gas prices alone. Forget the food prices, but gas prices alone. The average person, to have gas go up 30% and have that not be affecting the bottom line of their household and traveling, it's nuts. People are right now are taking the bus. People are modifying everything that they do because of this. But if you don't think that everybody in business that uses fuel to deliver things, to install things, trucking companies, everybody, your delivery for your Amazon, if you don't think that things are going to go up right now as a result of this, you're absolutely kidding yourself right now, because it's going to affect every single thing in all of our lives. And when does it come down? Now, here's the other thing, is that whenever fuel prices have gone up, shot up, there's always been a recession that's followed. Look through history, look at the stories below. This is not just something made up. It's a bad thing. And, it's going to take a major toll on the economy. And again, I think we're in a recession. I think that not everybody has the money to spend on extracurricular activities, and we're seeing that. Warren Buffett talked about a couple things. Warren Buffett talked about whenever there's a war, prices go up inevitably on everything. And he made this quote in 2014. So again, we're going to see that. That's when we had the last spike in prices. And during the Berkshire Hathaway, the latest shareholder meeting, they tried to oust him, and it was voted against. So Warren Buffett's going to stay on as chairman at over 90 years old. So, share your thoughts on that. Again, Buffett's amazing. He started Berkshire Hathaway in 1965. Isn't that incredible? So 57 years ago. Anyways, next thing, one thing we've talked about quite a bit here is leased cars and turning leased cars in. It's a great story out of CNBC right now that is talking about the value of your leased car. If you leased a car in 2019, the value of that leased car is $7,200 more than you owe on the car right now. So guys, again, I stopped counting at 26 people that wrote me to say, I turned my car in, Dan, and got a check from the dealership. This is your last chance, because again, eventually the car market's going to get fixed. There's going to be more inventory. There's going to be more things. So they're going to have to do something with prices, or they won't do this. But right now, think about this. The average person that leased a car in 2019, the cars were $7,200 more. Get rid of the car. Now, again, if it's your only mode of transportation and you don't have a second vehicle or anything like that, then you've got to make arrangements for this. But to get a check and get out of that big payment, and you guys know, if you bought a car or leased a car, and if you got clipped on that, if you wrapped, the old car payment into that, that's on you. You guys know the answer to that. So if you did that, last chance to get out. But read the CNBC article below, because it's been crazy. And again, I should count how many more people have done that on the email list. But think about that, guys. You take the car back to the dealership. They need inventory so bad. They're giving people checks. The average is $7,200 more. That's incredible when you think about that. Leased vehicles were always where people got taken advantage of, and now you can make money on your leased vehicle right now. So that's incredible. Uber added a fuel surcharge right now on everything that they're doing for each, even small trips. It's 45 cents to 55 cents. And again, normal. Think about Uber, guys. We summon somebody on our phone. We hop into a stranger's car and get in, some stranger's car and have them give us a ride. That is crazy, guys, that we do that still. So again, that's the new normal. That's normal now. So, share your thoughts and all that stuff. They have a great article that's below talking to some of the Uber drivers saying it's unfair because on larger drives, it's really not enough money, but, we'll see. Now think about the investing changes. Think about in the last 2 years since the health crisis started, how we have all these different ways of investing. You've got Robinhood now, you've got Webull now out there. But these are free trading apps that you can use, that people can invest in, and it's completely changed investing right now, to say the least. So with that, you've got, these places work on fractional amounts and they make a penny per trade and things like that. And with that, they don't charge you a fee. You're not charged $6.95 like you are with Schwab and things like that. But that's new. The meme stocks, people trading all the meme stocks and everything like that. It's just a matter of time until there's something else like that they point out that people are going to get hip on and start to sign up for and follow and things like that. So this is beautiful down here. Beautiful day. You guys can see where the tide was in earlier, and it breaks away from the sand when the waves get big. But think about that. That's normal now, guys. Webull and Robinhood and all these apps that people trade stocks on is all normal now. Think about this. Working remotely, okay? There are companies right now that will pay you so much more to work from home. And again, as we see the bigger companies like Apple and Microsoft and everybody start to go back to work, is that the norm? And think about this. There were pets adopted. There were 11 million pets adopted during the last 2 years. That's crazy, guys. It's nice. I mean, it's good that they did that, but all these people that added cats and dogs during this time, and the aardvarks and the giraffes and everything else. And there's a video that I'd love to get again. It was a guy has an emotional support peacock he brought in a plane. So he's insane. But again, on your dating apps, lady, if a guy had an emotional support peacock, would that be a turnoff? Okay, let me know. Share your thoughts. Can't do that without laughing. So companies like Chewy, they found that there's been $5 billion in money spent on pets during this time. That's crazy. That's a lot of dough. So what else? Again, just a quick video. I got cheat sheets today. So, this week is the week, the big week where the Fed's going to raise interest rates for us. Okay. Awesome. Do you think if they raise interest rates 0.25%, do you guys really think that that's going to do anything? You sit down and think that that's going to make a major change with inflation, with everything? I don't. I think it's built into the price already. Great article below in that. But what do you think interest rates should be at, guys? Tell me. Let me know, because 0.25% I think is an absolute joke. So it's just beautiful up here. Russia's threatening to leave the space station right now, leave an astronaut in space. So there's that. Oh yeah, Morgan Stanley has a trader that lost tens of millions of dollars, Hassan El-Hassani, who was a dividend trader, and this guy lost tens of millions. I finally found out it was $50 million he lost, the company. So Mr. Hassani is not a very good trader, to say the least. So share your thoughts on that. Also, let's see. Oh, cyber attacks are up big time, up 800% since the Russia thing started. So, you know, again, this is going to have ramifications for years, guys, for everything. And again, for getting back to normal, getting back to a normal business life. I think that everybody needs to understand that this is going to affect absolutely everything that we do. And you need to look at this, you know, in your business and how this is going to affect you. Getting supplies, getting materials, food, everything.
Because Cam was helping her with the negotiations.
Russia owes $120 billion to foreign banks right now that they're convinced they're not going to get. So imagine getting stiffed for $120 billion to these different foreign banks. And fine, we're not going to pay you guys, okay? So you're already cutting us off for business. Why would we pay our bills? That's what you're going to see happen next, and that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Oh yeah, White House is talking about inflation going up substantially, and you guys need to be ready for substantial inflationary increases. Okay, no, it's too much, guys. Also, they're talking about how food has gone up 22% in the last few months. Now, if food went up 22%, we're supposed to believe that inflation is only at 7.9%. So, guys, when do you sit there and say, no, this is not right, and question any of this? But the White House says, yeah, there's nothing we can do about gas prices. We're going to have this hiccup. I'm telling you this right now. There will be businesses that will go out of business. The trucker that told me it was $1,300 last month to fill up his truck for deliveries. What's that now with this spike? Is it $1,600? Is it $1,500? What is it? So share your thoughts on this stuff, guys, because it's going to destroy American business, but it's going to destroy the economy around the world. So there's that. Also, they're talking about oil going up to $200 a barrel. Right now at $139 a barrel. Look at this. Look at gas in Chicago at $5.59, and you don't think $200 a barrel is going to dramatically affect everything? It's going to be devastating. Now, the next thing is there's experts, and you read the article, that think it's going to go to $300 a barrel. So if you have oil that goes to $300 a barrel, what's life look like? What's normal look like for that? And again, people make a tremendous amount of money regardless of the state of the economy if you are into that, if you're in touch, if you're in tune, if you understand that people are not going back to your office. Think about what you can sell during this time. Think about Chewy.com. Chewy.com, okay, has sold billions of dollars worth of merchandise for dog toys and cat toys because people are not shopping at PetSmart right now. So, you know, Lebanon, they just announced that they are rationing flour, guys. So with rationing flour, you don't think that that's going to affect food prices around the globe? You don't think that they could ration food here? What about rationing gas, guys? Remember the odd and even days, for those of you that are old enough for that? I do. You know, I can tell you stories about that with my dad and how he ran his business and what they had to do to survive during that time. And people just get forgetful when they come to stuff like this, or they don't want to learn history. History sucks, Dan. Nobody wants to sit around and deal with that. You guys got to see how clear this water is right now. This is amazing out here. So no waves, so things aren't stirred up, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So it's really weird. Some of these beaches, this makes no sense to me. You're not allowed to swim here, but you're allowed to surf. So that cat out there on his surfboard right there is allowed to do that, but some of us aren't allowed to go out there and swim. But if you snorkeled and things like that, it would really be cool to check this out. So look at this. What a beautiful day. Isn't that nice? So let's see. You know, a lot of people think we're going to have a food crisis as far as shortages and things like that, which again, I've told everybody, prepare, get yourself ready for anything you can. Stock up on things that you need for your household. If you have the money to do that, take a little time, pay for it in advance. Things you're going to use, get them now. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to end this video with this final thing, and shrinkflation is a big thing. That's where you pay the same amount and get less. Okay, now this is what's insane, and this story is below. And I want you to think about this. Bounty paper towels. When you buy a roll of Bounty now, they're 3 sheets less than there was 60 days ago. 3 sheets less, okay? Well, that's how they're making money. That's how they're keeping the price as close to the same as possible. I don't know if that's true. Wheat thin crackers, there's 24 less wheat thins in a box. Okay, somebody counted. Have you guys ever thought about that? Have you ever counted a box of crackers and said, how many are in a box of crackers? Somebody did that. So that's crazy. But again, that's normal. I think that's lunacy, but that's normal. And the final one is Doritos. There's going to be 5 less Doritos in each bag. Okay? Wow, really? So 5 less Doritos in a bag, and that's their shrinkflation. Oh, look at this guy surfing on this thing. So let me walk you down there one more time. He's got a really big board. Let me show you guys something as we end this video. Kind of cool, kind of fun. Anyways, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Just wanted to do a quick Saturday video. Don't forget the time change tonight. Clocks get moved ahead. And onward and upward, guys. Plus, don't forget, join the email list. We also did it with iAllegedly Live. We've got over 1,000 subscribers, so we will go live starting this week. We'll announce that as well. Gonna have some interviews and some fun stuff to kick it off. What else? Baseball. It's gonna be cool, guys. April 11th, we're all gonna get together, have a nice fundraiser for Joseph Dreamhouse. The details will come out through the next couple videos. You'll be able to buy tickets as is it the 14th? As of the 14th of March. So onward and upward, guys. I will see you guys very soon. And don't forget, if you want to get a hold of me, you got Patreon. If you want to join our email list, please do so, because that'll be the first place that we announce the baseball game. And we'll see you guys very soon.